Across the frontiers of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, Roman soldiers stood watch beneath stars that shone over nearly a quarter of the world's population. Fires flickered along distant fortifications. Merchant ships crossed the Mediterranean with cargo from 3 continents. Roads stretched farther than most people could imagine, connecting cities separated by thousands of miles. Marble temples gleamed in the moonlight, while senators debated beneath towering columns in the heart of Rome. To those living inside its borders, the Roman Empire seemed eternal. How could anyone believe that such a civilization could disappear? Yet history rarely destroys great powers in a single dramatic moment. Empires seldom collapse because of one battle, one emperor, or one invading army. They fall because of countless decisions, some brilliant, some desperate, many made by people convinced they were saving their nation. Each choice solves one problem while quietly creating another, until a structure that once appeared indestructible begins to crack from within. The fall of Rome was not the story of a single catastrophe. It was the story of centuries of triumph planting the seeds of decline. And by the time those cracks became visible, they had already spread too far to repair. For generations before that silent night, Rome had rewritten the rules of power. What began as a small settlement beside the Tiber River transformed into a republic driven by relentless ambition. Neighbor by neighbor, rival by rival, Rome expanded, not merely through military strength, but through organization, discipline, and an extraordinary ability to absorb defeated peoples into its growing system. Where others demanded submission, Rome often offered something more valuable: opportunity. Defeated communities could become allies. Allied cities could become partners. Soldiers from distant provinces could one day earn Roman citizenship. Roads, aqueducts, law courts, and markets followed the legions, binding conquered territories into an interconnected world unlike anything seen before. This flexibility became one of Rome's greatest weapons. Its enemies often fought for survival. Romans fought for an idea that seemed limitless. That idea was empire. Rome's transformation accelerated after the Punic Wars, when its greatest rival, Carthage, was finally defeated. Victory brought immense wealth, strategic dominance across the western Mediterranean, and an influx of enslaved people and resources. Yet success also introduced new tensions. As fortunes accumulated in the hands of powerful elites, economic inequality widened. Small farmers, who had once formed the backbone of the Republic's citizen army, increasingly struggled to compete with vast estates worked by enslaved labor. The Republic was becoming richer, but not more stable.